Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 46th episode of Hunter x Hunter. Now, last episode, we had the Phantom Troupe take down a lot of shadow beasts, including the one that did the vanishing act with the goods, with his fancy cape and all that. And also did that to Nobunaga, I believe, which nobody's seen in mine aside from Nobunaga. They also mounted a rescue for Ubagin, whatever his name was. He did not seem to be super happy about the rescue. I mean, he wasn't unhappy about it, but it's just that his thoughts were more about I'm angry at Kurapika, let's go get Kurapika, grrr. And then Kurapika was off having a chat with Hisoka at a broken down, abandoned carnival, amusement park, whatever, which is far too fitting of a place for Hisoka to be. And so talking about some possible teamwork or something there. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, that's a lot of setup for what could happen in this episode. So let's see what happens in this episode. 3, 2, 1, play. Yep, got that 11 spider on his back. Oh yeah, Kurapika did kind of punch him right in the schnoz, didn't he? So far, it hasn't bothered to learn Kurapika's name, but probably will eventually. I kind of miss you, Gon and Killua. What are you guys up to? Chasing and waiting. Yeah, there's Hisoka. Oh yeah, he also explained that stuff. What do you do, Kurapika? This is a pretty important decision. Somebody's got a phone call. Very rude. Kind of breaks the atmosphere. Of course, he answers the phone like that. No, it just the whole troop just came in there and busted him out. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, I kind of figured it was. But how long is a while? So he may or may not still have them. Gotta crush that head. Okay, that's more reasonable. Yeah, then Kurapika might agree to that. Sounds reasonable. It really does. If that's all it is. But yeah, you didn't give a response, Kurapika. Okay, so time to think about it. Fair enough. We got some Phantom Troops to beat up, and then we'll die trying to. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, I would bet. And look who's still sleeping like a baby over there. I don't mean to interrupt your beauty sleep, but we kind of have problems. Just wake up a bunch of people in your room. 2 a.m. Yeah, I bet. Stuff happened. People died. Wasn't exactly pleasant. Yeah. Do we have to keep bringing that up? So I guess we're not too concerned about all the people that died. Just it's all about the merchandise, I guess, for her. Yeah, the amazing keychain. Yeah, nothing better to do. Yeah. Well, maybe you don't know that until you try it. Then we all vote for him, you know. Oh. I guess not that surprising, but yeah. I have no problem with that either. Kurapika's pretty good at making sound judgments, decisions when needed. The only problem is, of course, Kurapika has a little bit of pretty emotionally invested in like the Phantom Troupe, you know. Music. Things work out sometimes, I guess. I guess so. Swallowing down that wine, looking super rich and important. Yeah, it's true. Pretty true. Yeah, well, Phantom Troupe slaughtered Nenyu just like it's a joke, so. Yeah, you don't mess with him. Biggest takeaway from this entire arc is you don't mess with him. We need instructions. As I drink my wine. As I spin my wine, looking super important. Does she have to? That should give me more than enough time to finish my drink. You're the new leader. Can do, boss. And we just gotta stay alive until then. The lack of urgency with this girl. Well, we want you to stay alive, so, you know. Okay. Poor vending machine, what did it ever do to you? And the person, too, I guess. I like we just go to a random person's house, just murder him, drink his stuff, and use his computer. It's so messed up. It definitely shows you the kind of people we're dealing with here. Jeez, I think first of all, how much beer do you guys need? But okay, never mind. I remember they needed beer for the leeches or whatever. I remember now. But did this guy really have all this in his home, or did we go for a run? Not that it matters, I guess. Yeah, I believe you. I see that. Model. Yeah, I think they're gonna find Kurapika not too long at this rate. Oh, I did not need that. The simple thank you would have sufficed. Never kiss me again. That almost felt like a death flag. Are we actually gonna kill Ubo? Not like this episode, but just like soon-ish. Because it almost kind of felt like a final goodbye type of scene. It may just been me reading too much into it, but that whole like stopping them before he leaves to say something like that felt like a death flag to me. Yeah, well, apparently it is. And that's a problem. It's a big problem. Yeah, the website just for pro hunters is where the good stuff is. Especially the boss, yeah. I'm gonna stay here. But just so you know, Kurapika, you can't 1v1 Uvo. It's just not gonna happen. Like, at least I don't see it happening, but maybe with his chain specialty stuff, maybe he can manage something with a lot of luck. Well, that poor man. Wait, what was that sentence? She does say she's a stranger one. I feel like the sentence was wrong, but I'm not gonna go back to check right now. But yeah, basically talking about, the boss. Neon, I believe. The head's gonna break soon, isn't it? Or that. That works too, I guess. Ow. I guess that's pretty good information for them to have. Yeah. Because I remember they had a discussion about that. And the idea of a trader was interesting, but no. Oh, we're actually getting the Oreo go and kill us stuff. Finally. So, just gonna slip you my PayPal link real quick. It was some legitimate arm wrestling. That's fine. Kikaku Dori. Bait. You keep using these words. I don't think they mean what you think they mean. Okay, a proper explanation would be nice, because this means nothing to me. I guess we'll see the moles here. Anybody that can beat this small child in an arm wrestling match wins a fortune. Yeah, that's what he's kind of counting on you thinking. Yeah, you better than them? Damn. I don't see what he's trying to lure out just yet, though. Well, he's big. Oh, he's not big. So is this the mole he had in mind? Pocket change. I'd accept this pocket change. Oh, this sounds nice too. But yeah, I guess this is what he had in mind. Being invited to something special for making the big bucks. Stop throwing animal names at Gon, you're confusing him. That wasn't just a translation thing, he said fish, and so just confusing poor Gon. Okay, apparently there is some big league arm wrestling. I didn't think that was a thing, but here you go. Wouldn't this like be dominated by Nen users though? Though I guess the Heaven's Arena had that issue as well. Oof. And yeah, people would definitely bet against a small child, so even more. That's a pretty hefty commission. Yeah, I mean, maybe 10%, but... Yeah, that's what I was saying. Come on, go and let's make some grown men cry. Hey guys, I want to do arm wrestle too. I think I'm really strong and stuff. I'll do my best. Oh. Okay. You are not wearing a lot of clothes, sir. But I was just about to arm wrestle. He looks like a bad Hisoka cosplayer. It's because we have children here now doesn't mean we have to play hide and go seek. What exactly is happening right now? Yeah, you arm wrestled that one. So... I guess this is the move they're making. But yeah, there of course there would be, like a bounty on these guys because they they piss off a lot of people, a lot of powerful people. Oof. It's not bad, but it's also very impossible to do this. Yeah, we're not picky, just bring us a body. And this one seems much more efficient than arm wrestling. Yeah, good luck on that one. At least one of these guys is Kurapika's target. Well, I guess arm wrestling was cancelled, so... Let's see if we can go capture some insanely powerful people. Fax you the information. Okay, what century do you think this is? Yeah, I mean... exactly what it is. Well, they can't. We saw what happened when they tried. Got wrecked by one of them. Yeah, I'm very aware of that. If it's finally time for yours, plotline doing a sec with that, I guess. Yes, you're now more or less caught up to me. Nuts are very powerful, or both. Both is good. Phantom Troupe. So that's what it comes down to. Let's go squash some spiders. Yeah, of course, who they associate with the Phantom Troupe. May or may not be busy. I'm on the clock right now. Some big legs, and not a good time to call Kurapika. It's really not. Yes, he is working. Yeah, what if? Well, they're kind of tracking him down right now. There's a cat underneath my desk using my foot as a pillow. Yeah, could you stop calling Kurapika because that makes it easier to find. Kurapika just standing there waiting. Yeah. I don't I don't know about this Kurapika. I want to have faith in you, but I've seen what this guy can do. Okay, Piccolo. Damn. A little bit of provoking. Looks like next episode we're gonna get Kurapika versus Uvo. Their battle is about to start. Next week. There was quite a bit less fighting in this episode than I expected, but I guess that will probably change the next episode. Squalla. Okay, kids. That's yeah. Anyway, that was the 46th episode of Hunter x Hunter. Stop moving, kitty cat. Seriously, just very distracting. Anyway, this episode. Well, the previous episode they successfully rescued Uvo, right? And his primary objective was find Kurapika, the chain user, and get some revenge, basically. And this went to some random dude's house, murdered him, ate all his food, drank all his beer, used his computer to look up where to find Kurapika. That poor, unfortunate, unlucky guy that did nothing wrong got really in a bad position there. But we also had the conversation between Kurapika and Hisoka. Basically, what it boiled down was, hey, so cooperation, information sharing, only continued if it's beneficial for both of us. What do you think? And then Kurapika is like, I'll think about it. Talk to you about this later. Okay? Okay. So, of course, that was before, you know, before he has to fight Uvo, and then who knows what will happen after that. But Kurapika very much took charge of things. They were initially going to make what's-his-face the leader, but they decided, no, Kurapika would be a better choice. And I agree, you know, Kurapika definitely has a good head on his shoulders. Yeah, I think he's pretty leader material. Like I said, the only real weakness is that he is very much has you know, the Phantom Troupe. Like, he can't completely operate 100% rationally because of just the emotions he feels towards that group, you know. I'm trying to think of a specific word, but I can't think of it, so I'm just trying to the definition my way around it as a result. But basically, yeah, there's a little bit of a conflict of interest. I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for. But, you know, like, his priority is just revenge against them, not necessarily keeping everyone alive and stuff like that. So, the point is, that's the way things are. But... And we checked back in with Leorio and Gon and Kilowatt and stuff like that. And apparently the armor thing they were doing before was just bait to get a big fish. You know, confusing poor Gon with all that. But so yeah, I guess there really are just some kind of professional arm wrestling thing that you can do in this world. Which if I knew that, yeah, it would have made more sense to me. His comments initially about how did he phrase it initially? He said something before the mole thing, but anyway. But yeah, that stuff would have made more sense to me if I knew there was just this underground arm wrestling gambling thing, which I guess I could have assumed there was. But anyway, they found this through that because word of mouth and all that. But that was kind of interrupted by a very interesting looking gentleman. That could be Hisoka's lost long cousin, really. Basically, like, yeah, see these guys? They're bad news. Go get them, guys. If you get them successfully, reward money. Dead or alive, both okay. Just go get them for us. So, yeah, of course, upon that, Leorio had money symbols in his eyes, so that might be what we do next, you know, especially since the arm wrestling thing was kind of canceled, so that would make sense. The only thing is that they are quite tough, difficult to deal with. The Mafia couldn't deal with them. And if the Mafia couldn't deal with the problem, it's hard to say whether or not you could. Just as a regular person, well, they're not really regular people, as, you know, new greenhorn hunters, it's questionable whether or not they could do it, but you can always try. Kurapika's definitely going to try, not for different reasons, of course, but Kurapika does look like he's about to 1v1 Uvogin, and that, I don't see that going particularly well. Like, literally the only advantage Kurapika has on his side is his inflicted limitation for this chain technique that will be super effective against Phantom Troupe members. That is literally the only advantage he has. Well, I guess you could also say motivation, maybe. But otherwise, Kurapika hasn't been a hunter for all that long, has not known Nen stuff for all that long. Uvogin single-handedly beat up a lot of Nen users, more experienced, more skilled Nen users, working together as a team against Uvogin. Uvogin defeated them by himself, and yet Kurapika seemingly is gonna just take him on. Like, I don't know. I have trouble believing Kurapika can do that without a lot of luck and plot armor and stuff like that. I don't know. But at the same time, when Uvogin left his party members, you know, the way that happened, like, that kind of looked like a bit of a death flag to me, which makes me think Kurapika might have a chance of killing him. I mean, Uvogin dying doesn't necessarily require Kurapika to be the one that has done it, of course, but I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly what will happen, but that's kind of what makes it interesting, right? I don't know what would possibly happen here. There are reasons why I think Kurapika can't win, and there are reasons I think Uvogin might die, so, you know, I guess we just have to watch it and find out. Either way, it should be a very fun fight, very cool to watch. You know, as long as Kurapika isn't brutally murdered, that would probably take away some of the fun, or all of the fun. But, yeah, just Uvogin going around just murdering people, getting information and stuff, it just, yeah, it's kind of hard to watch some of that stuff. All these people that did nothing wrong, they just were unlucky. But anyway, yeah, definitely hyped up for next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.